There we go. All right, the adventure begins, Pete. It's another great adventure to Canada. This time we're at Aiken's Lodge. This place is known for being loaded with walleyes and also some really big walleyes here. It's also got big jackfish and there's a shot for big lake trout. So I think both of us love casting. We're gonna go see if we can still find some walleyes shallow on jerk baits, swim baits, maybe some crankbaits, and after that we'll go explore some of the deeper stuff and look for some big hogs out there too. So let's get the adventure started.
I'm ready, let's go cast.
Every trip into Canada is an experience, and this is no exception. A fly-in to Aiken's Lake Lodge is quite a thrill. This lake is a maze of water and full of big fish. Ever since my first conversation with Pitt, I've been cranked up and ready to go.
Yeah, got one.
Nice. I'm gonna grab the net. Boy, the old Stowmaster gets a workout up here, doesn't it?
Fooled me.
There's one, Pete.
Got one, Jack?
Oh, yep. How do you like that? So much of your success in fishing is of course related to boat control. And up here, our primary tool, or really the only tool we use, is the outboard for controlling the boat, whether we're casting shallow flats or we're fishing bouncers deep like this. And this little 40-horse Merc 4-stroke is awesome in terms of fuel efficiency, quietness, and its ease of operation. So I've got my forward, reverse, and then it's easy if I'm actually standing and casting. It's the old school, controlling the boat like this in reverse, and when we're forward trolling like this, the tiller just gives you that precision where you need to cut corners, come in and out tight, and believe it or not, it doesn't scare fish that much. You can be in 3 feet of water, running an outboard, these things are quiet and the fish don't seem to care. So it's a really, really valuable tool. Boom. Look at that. Tried bouncers, instant. I mean, that was instant as soon as we got it down there. I marked a bunch of them too. Well, how do you like that, Pete? See what size we got here. So the rig that we're both using here is really quite simple. It's these rods are specific for bouncing. They're a medium, heavy, moderate, so they've got a lot of bend to them, but we're fishing in about 25, 30 feet of water. A rule of thumb for me with bouncers is about an ounce of lead for every 10 feet of water. The heavier you use, the more vertical you can be. So we're using 3 ounces of lead, just whatever bottom bouncer you've got, and then just a little VMC spinner and a night crawler. That's all there is to it, and troll away about a mile, 1 mile an hour to maybe up to a mile an hour or a mile and a half an hour, and you're totally in business. Catch lots of walleye doing this.
Let's go catch another one.
Yeah, there's lots in that school right there. Really?
Yeah, feels like another nice one.
Boy, that's so cool. You can just see them down there and then boom, they bite. Yeah, I might have to do a blade color change because you seem like, well, you're just such a good fisherman anyway.
Yeah, well, you called that one.
That's awesome. It's so fun. You just feel like the best fisherman in the world up here. And there's so many ways to catch them. It's fun to bottom bounce, it's fun to vertical jig, the casting element, like however you want to catch them. Right now they're biting. It's mid-June and there's fish shallow, there's fish deep, and there's fish in between. And it's just so fun. Just lots of these, tons and tons of these.
Just a feisty one there, Jer.
There you go, buddy.
Thanks, bud.
We're gonna need your autograph when we're done with the day, Pete. Cool, brother.
My first Canadian fly-in. Couldn't be any better. Good fishing with good friends.
L-I-V-I-N.